So you take them on further in, shouldn't you? While you've got space. Okay. Don't rush, Josh. Clever as you come in. Yeah. Hands in position, Josh. Ready to block. That's it. That's better. That's nice. Nice.
This year on Netflix.
Thank you for having me. Well, you gotta give credit to Jake and his team. They reached out to me, to be fair, and it was a great opportunity for me. So it's an opportunity for me to fight. I wanted to take 12 months out of the game, and I'd done that. And then it was time to get back to work. So I was planning on fighting anyway. And actually, I would have been fighting this weekend.
Best heavyweights ever. But I believe that fighting a smaller man is oftentimes harder as a heavyweight because of the speed difference and because of the foot speed, because of the angles, because of the head being off of the center. And so all of that power is great, and he's knocked people out.
New footage has surfaced showing Anthony Joshua reportedly sparring with Jake Paul, and the raw intensity of it has fight fans losing their minds. There's no hype, no fake build-up, just a huge name sharing a ring, throwing real punches, sweat flying, and pressure rising. It's the kind of behind-the-scenes reality fans crave because it strips away all PR polish and shows the pure truth of two fighters testing each other with real heat.
Little bit of pressure. Let's do stomach up. Defend, counter. I'm with it. One shot or two, don't sense.
The visuals hit immediately as Joshua steps in with that massive, sculpted presence, built like a machine, but moving with smooth control. While Jake comes in lighter, sharper, bouncing with quick footwork and coiled energy. The contrast feels cinematic. One man a heavyweight fortress, the other a fast, spring-loaded fighter. Their first exchanges are calm but charged. Jake flicks a testing jab. AJ replies with a measured right hand heavy enough to shake the room. And suddenly both fighters switch into technical mode, adjusting, reading, and calculating every inch.
Back foot, just stay there. Get used to that pressure, Josh. That's it, that's nice. Stay on your back foot though, don't go chasing on it. Okay, change over. You're on your back foot now, Joe. Let them go. Calm.
As the tempo rises, every punch starts sounding heavier. AJ drills a vicious body shot that forces Jake to collapse inward for a moment before he pops up smiling like it didn't hurt. While Jake later sneaks in a clean left hook that makes AJ reset. Between rounds they touch gloves like two predators respecting each other's danger. Corners study everything. Breathing patterns, dropped hands, off-balance steps. Tiny mistakes that could become disasters. The size difference is insane. Jake is a natural cruiserweight at 6'1", while Joshua is 6'6", over 150 pounds with an 82-inch reach. After Paul vs. Davis was cancelled for safety concerns, Jake now walks into something twice as dangerous. Even Jake admits Joshua is the most serious opponent he's ever faced, saying that while AJ was winning Olympic gold, he was still filming Vines. Odds reflect that FanDuel has Joshua at -1,000 to 100, giving him a 93% chance of winning. This is Jake's first fight where he's a true underdog, and the risk is enormous. Daniel Cormier reacted with shock, praising Jake for taking a fight with no special rules to protect him and warning that Joshua's power is something different. Entirely one clean shot can end it.
It's real.
There's got to be some rules in place for Anthony not to.
Dude, I don't think there's rules.
Come on.
I swear to God.
I keep telling people this, right? And this is where people fucking up, especially these MMA dudes. I keep saying, stop treating Jake like he's not a boxer.
Yeah.
It's been 5 years now of pure boxing with great coaches and great training partners. He's gotten a lot better.
He's gotten a lot better.
He can fight, man.
Yeah, but what about Anthony Joshua?
That's bad, bro. Hey, Laura was like,
Why you say that like that?
Cause bro, like Francis went and fought him.
Bro, I said, Jake, did you see what he did to Francis? He's like, Francis is light work too.
Here's also, oh my God. Yeah, he is kind of crazy. Francis wasn't training boxing at the level.
Sure, yeah, we get it.
Cause I would imagine if Jake gets hurt, he knows how to hold like a boxer. Cause in boxing, you know, you gotta go clinch when you get hurt. Francis was kind of like just standing there. Listen to me right here. Let me tell you this. He fights Anthony Joshua with no parameters in place. Y'all better give Jake.
Cormier said that if Jake steps in with Joshua under real rules, he at least deserves respect for bravery, even though Joshua still has every advantage to hurt him. Meanwhile, Jermaine Franklin slammed the fight as disrespectful to boxing, saying Jake hasn't earned a shot at a former unified heavyweight champion, and that heavyweight catchweights don't even make sense. He said Jake won't gain respect until he treats boxing seriously instead of like entertainment. Tyron Woodley added another angle, saying Jake isn't chasing Joshua, he's chasing his brother Logan, driven by little brother syndrome to take the biggest, wildest risks to outshine him. Woodley believes Joshua may be a huge favorite, but overconfidence and past vulnerabilities leave a tiny opening for an upset. He called Jake taking the fight on to weeks' notice absolutely crazy, but also exactly in line with Jake's personality, always chasing the biggest moment, never choosing the safe option. Woodley said Jake finally stepped out of Logan's shadow by saying forget it, and jumping headfirst into chaos, taking the biggest risk of his entire career, one that could make him a legend, or break him completely.
I think, hats off to both of them for getting very well paid. I do want to go in and work with Jake Paul in preparation for this fight and preparation for mine. It'll be good I need to know what he sees that makes him think this is a good idea. That's one I'm very difficult to know. And then number two, it's like I want him to feel what it's like to be in there with a big, strong, world-class heavyweight before the day, because I don't want him to get hit with the first jab and it's a whole new sensation. So, and you never know. I think there's some game plans that he could cause a bit of trouble. Do you know what I mean? But there's three I see. One of which is, bear in mind, AJ is not I'm gonna come out and get this over in 1 round kind of guy. He does do it, don't get me wrong, but that's based off of other people's work. So when you see AJ versus Ngannou and him were having a fight before AJ started landing the great right hands off of AJ's first instinct is to go in and go double jump, uppercut, left hook to the foot and rip into people. He likes to box. He's a natural boxer. So I think he's gonna be just going through stuff. He hasn't been in the ring for over a year. He's gonna be, popping jabs, slipping, showing a bit of skill. I think if you're Jake, you do that with him, right? You do that with him, and then when you throw your hard shot, you do it once, you get one chance. You do it once in the fight, you do it with absolutely everything you have, and you hope that something happens. Because if nothing happens, it's a hard night for you, I'll be honest with you. But if you land it and get a moment,